Hello, let's do the discovery exercise, or of course, from Patsy Rudenberg's book, The Need for Words. Patsy Rudenberg is a vocal coach, and I am endeavoring to get better at speaking, of communicating through speech, primarily in this medium, just yakking on the camera, but also perhaps some of it will bleed over into real life and have effects that way. But yeah, primarily I'm filming myself, and it's for my vocal performance for YouTube, I guess, at this point. But whatever stupid reason gets you to do something to, maybe improve yourself, that's the theory behind it, as much as self-improvement is a pipe dream. But practicing skills, getting better at stuff is always good. So yes, the discovery exercise, which I actually was thinking about when I was doing this morning's reading of a poem by Robert Frost, The Desert Places, and how this exercise kind of ran through my head. So with this exercise, it's used to good effect when a text is exploring many thoughts and feelings simultaneously, each of which is difficult to sort out. When a speaker won't allow himself or herself to experience a discovery or change through discoveries made, he or she will always sound generalized. So just kind of a blank space for this thing. So begin to speak a complex text is the first point. In front of each new discovery in the speech, insert the word "of course." You will be breaking up sentences and perhaps plodding along, but this may reveal one sentence has 4 or 5 discoveries contained within it. Weigh the different value of each discovery to see if one is greater than the other. And soon as you have gone, so let's start off with that and the text, which is, oh, Desert Place, which, let's see if I can find it now. Yes, here it is. Desert Place. Snow falling and night falling fast. Oh, of course. Oh, fast. In a field I looked into going past, of course. And the ground is almost covered, smooth in snow, of course. But a few weeds and stubble showing last. The woods around it have it. It is theirs, of course. All animals are smothered in their lairs, of course. I am too absent-spirited to count, of course. The loneliness includes me unawares, of course. And lonely as it is, that loneliness, of course. And lonely as it is, of course, that loneliness will be more lonely, of course, ere it will be less. A blanker whiteness of benighted snow, with no expression, of course, nothing to express, of course. They cannot scare me, of course, with their empty spaces between stars, with their empty spaces between stars, of course, on stars where no human race is, of course. I have it in me, so, of course, so much nearer home, of course, to scare myself, of course, with my own desert places, of course. And so as soon as you've laid out the text in this manner, go back immediately and speak it without the of courses, and just revel in how many lights are switched on by your voice, head, and heart as the discoveries are remade. So yeah, let's read it out, not butchered. Desert places, snow falling, and night falling fast. Oh, fast in a field I looked into going past. And the ground almost covered smooth in snow, but a few weeds and stubble showing last. The woods around it have it. It is theirs. All animals are smothered in their lairs. I am too absent-spirited to count. The loneliness includes me unawares. And lonely as it is, that loneliness will be more lonely ere it will be less, a blanker whiteness of benighted snow, with no expression, nothing to express. They cannot scare me with their empty spaces between stars, on stars where no human race is. I have it in me so much nearer home to scare myself with my own desert places. So that's the thing, of kind of going through that poem and kind of going, of course, of course, of course. Like, where are the realizations in that? And then reading it again without it, going, you can feel that. You can feel that in your voice. So as soon as you've laid out the text in this manner, go back immediately and speak it without of courses, and just revel in how many lights are switched on by your voice, head, and heart as the discoveries are remade. And then they've got a thing here, she's got a thing here of trying it from with the piece of Macbeth. And then now go back and blank out the of courses and animated expression. So yeah, that is just an interesting exercise of going through a text and kind of really being aware of where are the discoveries in the text and highlighting them. And of course, using that kind of little notation to like, there it is, which is something that is probably more applicable to when you have a set text that you are reciting, you're acting, you're performing, but it might also be relevant for just speaking extemporaneously, trying to kind of put in those of course moments of remembering that you are thinking. That's sort of the thing I love about this yakking, is thinking out loud. All right, that is the vocal video for today, this week. More videos later.